going in the upper mid tier, almost there to high tier, but just tad bit short.
Just
And we
one
have a
more.
lot of characters in high tier, so
Yes, high tier is so many characters. Like,
yeah.
think about all of mid tier character wise as high tier. Like, it's not exactly the same, but it'll look like that.
Yeah.
So next up, we'll have Lucario opening up upper mid tier.
Yeah, very, very scary character in this game.
I
Still.
have the worst opinion on Lucario. I always think he sucks.
Okay, that's fair enough. The charge buff, or like just the charge change, being able to jump with the charge.
Yes, that's good.
Is very good because now you have edge guard setups that I've seen players like Sue. I'm pretty sure there's other Lucarios out there doing it big, but they'll like jump off stage, go for like a B reverse neutral B, clip someone with it, and then like combo jump back air.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yes, so it's like those kind of setups are like crazy good. Lucario's air mobility and wall jump are like
It's really
absolutely
good.
insane, and he's just a character that aura and rage still stack. So
Exactly.
if you don't kill him, he can bury you at 50 and you'll die. Side B, a very good command grab, and his neutral is not bad. Even like his low percent combos aren't too bad. He just lacks that range. Kind of like Wario, where like he has to come into you with these certain like landing areas
Yeah,
to get things started.
exactly.
His grab game is not too bad. Like his actual grab
Does he have throw combos in this game? He probably
he
does.
probably has like the up throw area.
Yeah.
Single hit.
He's-
like,
he's
just
had
single
them.
hitting. Yeah. So still like pretty solid all around. It can be really rough because his buttons aren't the greatest, but you really depend on like fighting characters that can't seal out your stock really easily. So if you can like get to 120, 130 and just like live, you'll be fine. But then there's like some of these glass cannon characters that can seal out your stocks pretty early. Those are going to be like the troublesome characters, or just characters that you can't get in on.
The one thing that, for me, why I always think Lucario is like incredibly hit or miss. In order to get aura, you have to get hit, right?
Yeah.
So if you're getting hit, you're probably on the ledge, and his recovery is like not the greatest. It goes far, but it's not the greatest. It'll have like decent amount of lag even if you land on stage.
Right.
So I feel like the fact that his power is gated behind getting hit like a fair amount, it's kind of like the same vein as Joker, but Joker isn't fully like I need to get hit and put on the ledge.
Right. I
Like
just need to
Joker
get hit up
has
to this
down
percent.
B, yes. And even Arsene can pop at like 50. Lucario at 50 is not that scary.
Right.
Lucario at 70 is starting to get scary. Lucario at like 100 plus is scary, but you're probably on the ledge, which
At that
means
point.
yes,
You could just get your
you could just
stock.
die, yeah.
Right.
And then you have to get back to that point, which means you're back on the ledge.
And that gets harder and harder the higher level you play at.
Exactly.
So if we're considering like top level play, they're
People can push.
very good at reacting
Exactly.
or anticipating ledge options and like sealing out your stock. That's where a lot of like pro players will seal you out in disadvantage in the juggle, in the ledge trap, or off stage. It's so hard. So, and it's just, Lucario's just a weird character too, because in terms of like winning neutral, it matters how much you lost neutral. The value of, so you could like be destroying someone in the beginning and only deal like 30 or 40 damage because you haven't lost
Exactly.
neutral yet. So he's a very weird character, but I mean, a very unique character design for sure.
He definitely has the comeback factor.
Yeah.
Probably more than most of the characters in the game. So he'll always be relevant just because of that. Next up, we have Captain Falcon.
All right,
Falcon.
so someone that you didn't have too high on your last tier list, right?
Yeah, I thought he sucked.
Right.
But results are proving me wrong.
Yeah.
Nixie, Vitality.
The buffs came in strong.
Yeah, he's like genuinely scary now. It's a lot harder to edgeguard his recovery than Ganon's.
Yes, definitely more mix-ups. He just has an actual double jump, so that's very, very nice. Rising or short hop nair is a great burst option. I mean, I still don't think very highly of like nair 1 confirms because nair 1 is very hard to hit.
Yeah, it's like Joker's fair 1, but Joker's fair 1 is like kind of angled down. Falcon's nair 1 is like kind of angled up.
Right.
Like kinda. So like you he's also a fast faller, so they don't have as much time to be like, I'm floating in the air. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, it's like he jumped. Oh, he didn't commit yet. Nair one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it can be rough, but I mean, so many buffs to this character. The side B buffs, all the buffs were just really good. So we're just really seeing Falcon in tournament settings get a lot of these wins. He's still like that explosive character, right? Like
you get hit once and you can die.
Right. Yeah. So he has some weight. Like the biggest flaw of this character is his offstage, but you still have a few mix-ups, and it's always fun to watch top-level Falcons with their little amount of mix-ups get back on stage versus character with like crazy edge guarding ability. So it's like, shout outs to the Falcons, man. You guys definitely make it work, and I mean the results are showing, right? Like you said. So definitely this character is climbing its way up the tier list.
Next up, we'll have I actually am gonna put WeFit here.
Yeah, WeFit, another character and man, I just want to say, like, how many characters have gotten buffed? I'm really enjoying the fact that Nintendo is doing a lot more buffs, and when they do nerf, they're doing little taps.
This part of the tier list has been like pretty heavily changed.
Yes, and WeFit definitely being one of them. I mean, deep breathing buff was probably the biggest one.
I don't think WeFit is making too many waves in tournament, but I can definitely see it. It's like the same vein as Lucas, where you can see how good the character is.
Right.
You're just waiting for like that point of someone to come through.
I know VoiD had like the WeFit phase. I don't know if he still plays WeFit like that in tournament, but he was getting some decent wins with WeFit, and that's probably like the best WeFit results that we've seen. But maybe another top player will pick him up, or another WeFit main will come up with the come up and just show us what this character can do at like super top level. But for now, I mean, definitely the character has like backer out of shield with deep breathing.
It's so
very,
fast.
very strong.
It's so fast and it hits low. I feel like a lot of out of shield options don't hit low.
Yes.
Like if a Sheik nairs out of shield, she's nairing up here, Like,
right.
Not here.
It's quick,
it's here.
But like how low does it hit?
Backer out of shield would like hit here.
Right.
And like that's just the perfect distance.
Yeah. And WeFit's just a character that can be hard to edge guard. She has a lot of stalling tools, like deep breathing. She has the soccer ball that's like a projectile being flown at you, and she's like stalling you out. And if you get too close, you can get spiked. I've seen people die at 0% off that spike. So she's definitely a character, and like it's hard to ledge trap her too, because ledge drop soccer ball, and then like she still has double jump. Like if she wants to double jump, or she can regrab. Like she's a character that nullifies a lot of disadvantage situations, and if you're not ready for it and you don't know how to specifically deal with WeFit in those situations, you will get blown back.
You need to know how to fight this character.
Yes, you will get blown back. But I mean, obviously it gets a lot easier if you know that in those certain situations. But yeah, just overall, just a very solid character.
Next up, I think a lot of people would be surprised he even made it this far, but Toon Link.
Yeah.
I think Toon Link does good everywhere but America.
Yeah, and I mean,
I'm not too sure if there's an EU Toon Link, but for sure Mexico, Japan have Toon Link representatives.
Yeah.
And when you watch it, it's like this character, he has some sauce, dude.
Right, and everyone will always compare it to Young Link. Obviously,
exactly.
Young Link is a better character, but I do think Toon Link does bring some options to the table.
Toon Link still has Bomb Fair.
Yep.
Up B out of shield kills.
Yeah. Even up B on ledge trap is great. Catches like literally everything.
Yes, and you just sit in shield.
Yeah.
F tilt sends at a really good angle.
Yeah.
F smash is just one hit and it goes pretty far. Just in general, still has zero recovery.
Yeah, that's the big one too. I think the recoveries that like the up B and the recovery is probably like better in terms of just like general things that are better about Toon Link over Young Link. But yeah, I mean, still just a pretty dominant force. I won't say dominant, but like a relevant force in the meta. Like you said, not in really like Japan, but for sure in Mexico and
not in America.
Oh, not in America, yeah, not in America, but for sure in Mexico and Japan,
like
which are two very strong regions.
Exactly.
And I think America meta is like a little bit more aggressive.
We just want to play our top tiers.
Right.
Let's be real.
Yeah. So it's like I think
Toon Link, give me some Young Link. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
this
Young Link has the Nair. He doesn't have the combo break Nair. And as we said with like a lot of characters, having a combo break tool that's not air dodge or like jump is very big.
Deal.
Next up on the list, now this is another character, dude. I think this character is nuts. Me Brawler.
Yes, this character is. I mean, we've seen at Smash and Splash there
Elite.
was Elite got pretty
17th.
far, 17th, and an S tier with Solo Me Brawler.
Dude, this character has Fox's Nair
Yeah,
and Fox's up smash.
right. And there's a bunch of different variations you can go with this character, obviously, but the side B command grab is very, very quick. Doesn't kill, but does like 20 plus
You
damage.
can still run heli kick.
Yep.
You can run the
Crom up B.
yeah, up B out of shield. Your like normals are really good.
They
You
buff
have
the other
throw
up B.
combos.
They buff like the third up B or the other up B too. It kills like
Yeah.
off the top now. So I've heard that there's like setups with that particular up B. I don't know which one it is, but like you can like Mario combo people off the top, like
Oh, what
up
the
air,
hell?
up air, up air, up B. So this character, I mean, I'm not gonna say I know a lot about this character, but I've definitely seen this character do some
You know
stuff.
Brawler got nerfed.
Interesting.
I think they nerfed the fall speed.
Wow.
They made it a little faster. So I think Brawler had auto cancel fair pre-patch.
Wow. Okay, that's a big
And
deal.
they got rid of it.
That's insane.
But even with that, like Brawler surprisingly will still have like nasty amount of confirms.
Yeah.
Very versatile because you have the option of running customs.
Yep. The Mii's are free.
I'm telling you, dude, this character's Nair is like, it's literally Fox.
Yeah. It's
So
really
it's
good.
like better than Fox's Nair.
It
It just doesn't combo into up smash, but Nair is worth more than up smash.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely respect this character in bracket. It can be pretty tough to deal with.
Next up, we'll have, where are they? Ice Climbers. No, you go over there.
Yeah, Ice Climbers, I mean, you still see all the Twitter combos. I still don't see them in tournament, but
Big D.
they're there. And
It's
I mean,
scary.
yeah.
The scary thing about this character, there's like a few things. So, the fact that you have to worry about the same hitbox twice is like a very big deal.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they can parry your move twice is a very big deal.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Yes, like if one gets the parry, then Nana is probably gonna parry right after, and like
So that's like
that's a
more
lot
plus.
of time.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it depends on which side you grab them from on whether you'll get Popo or Nana. So like if you grab them from the wrong side, like you can just eat a smash tag,
Yep.
and then still all the desyncs. Side
B
B,
is very good.
Side B down B. Recovery is not too bad. Nana AI is not too bad. It's still kind of bad. Like
Right.
this is another one of those characters where we're just waiting.
Up air is very good.
That move does too much damage. Up tilt sets up into like everything.
Yeah.
Like
Even not even considering like the potential in terms of like their combo game and
Yeah,
zero
just-
deaths or whatever.
just
Like
the normal
just the
stuff.
character is like pretty solid. And then on top of that, this is a character that should naturally
Just
go
get
up in the
better.
tier list as the years go by because it is a very high skill cap character,
Yes.
probably one of the hardest characters to play in the game. But yeah, just a character that, in my opinion, will only go up from here.
damn. All right. I'm actually gonna rearrange some of this stuff. Dude, I actually think this is good. If you want, you can get this.
Yeah, that looks good.
I think this looks solid.
Yes.
Maybe move him, but there's a reason. There's a reason he's there. So next up, we'll have Marth.
Lucina's Shadow.
Oh, how the tides have turned.
I know, right?
I personally am happy that he's not what he was, because he
Okay.
had a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Like-
it's really good.
Sheik could not forward or out of shield his jab,
That's
and jab confirmed into everything.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's rough, you know. The thing is, he still has amazing Dolphin Slash out of shield, and both as a combo breaker, probably the best combo breaker in the game,
Right.
if not like Cyclone or Grenade. But just think of, he's just less scary, Lucina.
Yeah.
The situations where you die because he's Marth is significantly less than the situations where you live because he's Marth.
Right. He doesn't have like the on-stage setups that he did in Smash 4. So then like Marth Lucina comes a character. They become characters. They don't have like on-stage confirmed.
Lucina's
they
better.
go off-stage to get most of their kills or ledge
And
traps.
that's even more, yeah.
And
like,
you just want that consistent hitbox
Yes.
when you're edge guarding. You don't want to only get tippers. Like it, you can play Marth, and I think a character or a player like MKLeo could like probably bring this character up higher just because his spacing is so good. But like you essentially have to have godlike spacing because not only do you have to hit the fair off stage, but you have to get the tipper fair off stage to get the kill. So like situations like that is why, in my opinion, Lucina is regarded a lot higher throughout the community. It's just, and the tipper hitbox is not very generous in this game. You have to be very, very spot on. So, but I mean, again, this is another character where it's like you could give him the slightest buff if you make the tipper
bigger
or something. Like this character could be a humongous force in the meta. Which, I mean, a lot of people love Marth, so I don't think anyone would be complaining too much.
Right, he's a cool character.
He's a cool character. I mean, of course, people will be tight when they get tippered at 40 and die, but like essentially
they're already tight.
Yeah, so it's
They
like
don't even know it yet.
I definitely think a few small buffs we could see this character be a very relevant force in the meta. But he's very, very close. But it's just there's so many situations where Lucina is a lot more consistent. I'll say consistent. That it's hard to justify him putting him higher.
Imagine Smash 4 Marth running at you and then jabbing.
That
would be so
I would
crazy.
Play Marth.
Yeah, you just run at people a jab.
I'll
Did I hit it?
Dash jab, dude.
All right, next up, our boy Richter, representing the Belmonts. Now, we have a rep in our region, but I feel like the only like real national threat is Riddles.
Yes, and I mean Riddles isn't even, to my knowledge, even solo main this character.
Yeah, seems like he's counterpicking now.
He's definitely
Ken, Joker,
right.
Belmonts.
Right. Definitely, I don't think this is a character that you can solo main. He's very volatile.
You're gonna run into those matchups.
He probably has one of the most volatile matchup charts in terms of like lopsided. He has matchups that like he like straight up just destroys.
Like the other
character.
person can't play.
Yeah, it's just like it's very volatile.
And then he has matchups where like he's running.
He just gets bopped.
Yeah, like the zoner is trying to like just establish zones.
Right. So
thankfully he has up B out of shield.
Yes, and that's why like this character, it's hard to put him any lower. Earlier on, I thought very, very low of him because I just thought of him as like a projectile.
And some people thought very, very high of him.
Right.
Like some people thought he was like top 10, top 5.
Yeah.
Like that just goes to show like the strengths and the weaknesses of this character are very in there. Like,
yeah. Another thing too, I like at the very beginning of the meta, nobody was angling their forward airs or back
everybody was
airs
just
to like tether. They were just doing the normal ones, so you could always know exactly when they wanted to tether.
And they weren't doing like retreating, angle down, whip.
Yes,
or just like jump, angle up.
Getting your jumps called out from this character is very frustrating.
Feels very bad.
Yes, and you can just get blown back.
The character is super solid, honestly.
Yeah, and I actually I think this character has, if not the best, one of the best ledge trappings in the game. You have the
holy water.
You
force people to do things from a distance where they can't fight you.
Yeah, and then holy water can also two frame. So I've seen Richters literally like throw out the holy water, get the two frame, and they're already cranking the forward smash.
They're dead.
Like going for that two frame, and then just like it combos from the holy water into the F smash, like so good. And that will kill you. And then like axe falling through the stage, like there's so many tools this character can set up on the ledge and just decimate you with.
Yes. So scary. All right. Next up, we're gonna have Ness. A lot of people talk about you guys. Definitely gonna get on me for this because people think Ness is like
bad. I don't
no,
know.
Insane.
Oh,
a lot of people think Ness is really good.
Okay.
I think it's because I lived with Nakat for so long. Like,
right.
I just feel like there's only so much Ness can do. His air dodge,
the air dodge is good.
like the biggest plus that this character
which
has.
is why he's even in upper mid. He would probably be like
I would put him much lower.
Didn't have the directional air dodge.
Like it's bad when I lab just like random ways to gimp like this character, just because I'm like there's so many ways. Like if this character's off stage, you can kill him like almost all the time, but the air dodge buff is a very big deal. His on-stage presence is really good, And I actually feel like Ness does very solid versus, I would say, most of the cast. I don't
Yeah.
know how he fares against the higher characters, but I feel like it definitely gets harder because Ness he has air mobility, he has mix-ups, he doesn't have range.
Yeah, range is the one thing he lacks. Very quick hitboxes though. Very
Yes.
good out of shield.
Like if he gets in on you, like
scramble
it's very
situations,
scary.
it's very scary. Yeah.
But people will start like slowing things down and just forcing him to recover over and over, and that's when it gets like really scary for Ness.
disjoints.
Yes.
If you outrange Ness, he is not gonna
He
have
has
fun.
to work to get in. It's like an aerial Pichu. Like
Yeah.
he's just trying to like float in on you, and you're just like, dude, I'm not having any of that.
Yeah. But thank goodness he's a lot more well-rounded now. You got the side
Yes,
magnet mix-ups now as
exactly.
well. The double jump side magnet
He's
mix-ups,
not
that
just
combo.
like he's not just up air.
He's not just up air. you can like the yo-yo, very strong. He has some very good like ledge trapping options or 2-frame options with that. You can combo from side magnet. But yeah, just overall, just really rounded out really well. You can even drag down fair or up air into the back throw. So he has setups into the throw now. But yeah, he's definitely, this is probably his best game.
It depends on who you ask. I think it's his best game.
Yeah, I think it's his best game.
But some people are gonna be like,
Smash
his
4
air
next?
dodge and his up air though.
Oh yeah, in Smash 4. Like the only 2 moves you used in Smash 4.
So next up, I'm gonna have Meta Knight.
Okay.
A lot of people don't think too highly of this character.
I don't think very highly of this character either.
I think it's because I live in SoCal.
Yeah, it's just you can still set up ladder combos, but the nooch does not seem too great.
It's not even the ladder combos. It's for me, it's the fact that he's a small character, which makes punishing him out of shield really hard.
Yeah, that's a very big
So he's
plus.
a small character. He has a lot of shield options, and he still has like one of the best edge guarding in the game.
Yeah, back air, very strong, multi jumps. Yeah.
But ladder combos, they can happen. It's more of like the sideways ladder combos to force edge guard scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think one of the biggest pluses he has is the fact that it's very hard to like hit him out of shield. So you have to play like, you're forced to play mid range against this character because like dash attack is still so crazy solid.
Yeah.
And personally, I think Meta Knight does pretty well versus Joker. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I have him here. Because if you just force mid-range and you're hard to hit, like Joker can't, and like he can't be edge guarded either. He can, but it's incredibly hard.
You have to get the dang
Yes.
read. Like you need to take you gotta take their soul.
Yes. So I feel like Meta Knight, while his stuff is like pretty like, I guess frame tight, it doesn't really work on everyone. It's easy for him to play his game in this game. Because in Smash 4, he could cheese you out, and that's what made him stronger. But in this game, it's like, it's a lot harder for people to force Meta Knight to play their game, which I feel like was his problem in Smash 4. It's like everybody just can spam shield, punish out of shield, and in this game, it's a lot harder to do those stuff.
Right. Yeah. Very true.
Next up, we're gonna have Up Tilt.
Up tilt the character, man. Smash 4 Fox coming through.
So Up Tilt has a pretty good up tilt, and it kind of does everything for him, if you want me to be honest. I think side B has always been kind of hard to react to, even in Smash 4.
It's quicker than the other species.
Yes.
Or maybe not quicker than wolves, but definitely quicker than foxes.
And he has a huge double jump. So
one of the best in the game.
edge guarding this character is a lot harder than the other species.
Yes.
And not only that, like, he does have throw combos. You know, he has more than just up tilt. You know, Falco is just pretty solid. Out of shield options, harder to gimp. He will land on you with nair or fair, and like, dude, the fact that punishing this character is like pretty hard, and then you add in the fact that when you're next to him, like, he has up tilt.
Yeah. Up tilt's very very quick. It's not like the safest thing, but it's like, it's about, I'll put like, in terms of how safe it is, it's about as safe as like a Roy or Crom Jab.
Yeah.
Like, they're not like completely safe, but
you can punish it.
you got to be very on point.
Punish it.
Yeah, you got to be very, very on point to punish these moves. And if you get hit by them, you get blown back.
Oh, yes.
So
Falco can do like 30-40% combos, like,
if you're not
immediately just waking up.
If you're heavy, you just get put in the
Like,
blender, bro.
still rubbing the sleep out of his eyes, just like 40%.
Yeah, yeah. Still has down air.
Down air is way better in this game.
Yeah, down air and fair are very good for edge guarding. So characters with weak recoveries. Falco is a very interesting character in my opinion because there's gonna be, I think he has a very cool place in the meta where he like counters space, or not space. He counters heavies because he just combos them so damn hard. And then he counters like characters with bad recoveries or exploitable recoveries, and then he also counters projectile characters. Yeah. He has the best like shine.
So good.
Yeah, he has the best reflector out of all the spaces because he kicks it closer to them. So the point in where the projectile is getting reflected is closer to the guy throwing the projectile. Yeah. So
and
like the chances. And it's a hitbox. So like you could throw it out and they don't even like throw out a projectile and you still get damage for it. You know what I mean? And then like on top of you doing damage, you're like scaring them from using their projectiles. So
and you can also move while you're using it.
Yeah.
If you just use it while you're jumping.
Yep. So good.
Next up, damn, I just realized this is the Brawl top tiers.
Damn, Brawl boys up in here.
Next up we'll have Diddy Kong. Diddy, my opinion of him has been slowly rising, also because of the same reasons of Meta Knight, where, like, even in this game, he forces you to play his game, but it's just really hard to hit him.
Yeah, very small, very nimble character.
Yes.
He has a lot of monkey flip mix-ups, so, like, there's some times where you have to, like, back it up a lot just to, like, cover monkey flip, and if they don't, they're like, oh, cool, and then they land or pull banana.
Banana lasts twice in this game now, so you don't have to throw banana at somebody, punish them, and then get another banana. You just pick it up. Yep. So you can continue your pressure. Banana's still pretty solid. He has a lot of confirms, honestly.
Yeah, they gave him like dash attack combos. His combo game is actually like really fun. Of course, you have all the falling nair stuff, falling nair and falling up air stuff. But then also banana being transcendent is very good too. So it just like goes through hitboxes or it goes through other projectiles. Man. So like banana camping is really, really good in this game. He also has an infinite. There's not too many players that can do it. I know Dakpo is one of them that I watch that is able to pull it off consistently in tournament. So this character I feel like is, with the buffs especially, is slowly moving up the tier list.
People are understanding like how to play him in this game.
Right, and it's just a character that I feel like would be higher if there's more top level players like Dakpo playing him, but since Dakpo realistically is the only representative, it's just hard because he's trying to learn like everything, because this character is a very high commit character, because if you can't do the infinite, it's a big deal, because there's a lot of platform setups that go into the infinite that you literally like hit someone onto a platform from a grab combo and it's a tech chase, and if they like miss tech or like you can like pluck the banana and it covers multiple options and you just get a stock. So it's just, this character I think should be higher, but I can't put him higher because Dakpo doesn't necessarily have the results just yet. Yeah. But I will say this, it is very hard for just one person to do everything for a character.
Exactly. And next on this tier will be Rosalina. We've seen everything from DeBuzz. DeBuzz is pushing this character's meta as far as he can.
DeBuzz still thinks Rosa sucks.
And that's why she's here.
Yeah, I mean, upper mid, like, I don't think Rosa, like, sucks, but, like...
Sucks in comparison to, like, DeBuzz is, like, upper mid.
Yeah.
You think DeBuzz is trying to play, like, a sucks character or, like, a sucks character?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he's definitely shown that this character... A lot of people would have put... I thought Rosa was, like, low mid-tier in the beginning. Like, very, like, bottom, very
like, mediocre. Nothing worked. It seemed like nothing worked. You didn't have the out-of-rage kills.
Yeah. So, I mean, this
Luma just gets hit by all the hitboxes in this game.
Up throw double up air is not a thing anymore. So it's like she definitely got hit really hard, but she still has some solid stuff. Of course, I think the biggest thing from Smash 4 to this game is how close the jab is, or how close Luma stays to Rosa. If Luma was pushed a little bit more forward, that might
at least Luma like coming back to Rosa.
I think for like some of her Smash attacks.
Yeah.
But still, just the character, Starbit, side B, is still a very, very good zoning tool. Of course, you can jump over it, but I think Rosa, without Luma, is actually a better character in this game because Nair is so good, and it's a combo tool. It's like a very, like, get-off-me tool. It's like a regular Nair now.
Exactly.
So I think the character did receive some kind of compensations, but yeah, I think the character is still decently relevant in the meta, and we see the Buzz in top level play bring it out in certain matchups, and it definitely works. So this character still has a lot of stuff, can still ledge trap pretty well, still has that off stage like Luma dare that you have to respect.
Exactly, it's still strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rounds up this tier. Yeah, it rounds up the mid tier. So yeah, this is your mid tier, guys. I guess this is my mid tier. Kind of looks as I'd expect. There's a lot of characters in high tier who I'm sure you guys be excited to see, or at least hear the reasonings. So there's a good amount of missing characters, and it's kind of what keeps this game exciting, you know.
Yeah.